Hello traders, welcome to episode 417 of the show. You could be doing anything but you're here. Really appreciate it. Bitcoin, held off that 200 moving average, and we had a day stream devoted to altcoins that have been doing spectacularly as of late. It's not like we haven't seen it coming though. This has not been some sort of random pop by a lot of these coins. A lot of these coins have already reversed their price action, already reversed they've broken old trends and they're just continuing on. I mean, some have been continuations and some have been, finally respecting the divergence that we've been seeing on daily timescales, bullish reversal patterns, a lot of good things happening. Altcoin spring feeling. It's exactly what we've been getting on so many of these altcoins, such as ADA, Ravencoin, KNC, EOS, Neo a little bit, right? I mean, you just name an altcoin, CND, Dash. We go on all day, and there are also some that have not yet broken out. Some have, and they're not really doing anything, right? In cash, it got out, it started, somehow was up 5% on one sat and was overbought on the 4 hour. How do I reach these altcoins? All right. I mean, Litecoin's been rolling, dude. It's just, it's been good, man. There's been a lot of opportunity, and we've been taking good advantage of that opportunity for a while now. Okay. And really, the bullish Gartley on Bitcoin was really a good part of it that started it. Could have been the fuel to the fire. All right. And then there are some like Link and I think ARN, not ARN, Agi coin, a few that have, and BNB that were running before Bitcoin, right? That have been running for many months now. So it's good, man. All right. So I plotted this. All right. I went with this crazy wick down here, this candle close, and the wick here. So we have 3 touch points. Makes pretty good sense. Why does it make good sense? Because anchor point 1 and 2 up here. I mean, I used 1 and 2 up here and just 1 down here, right? You go with like minimum 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom, whichever way you're plotting it. And I got 5 total plotting it this way. So pretty good interpretation of kind of where we're at. If you look left, man, we were discussing today some pretty critical resistance points around 4,020. All right. And right above it, 4,050. And, is this some sort of slanted potential head and shoulders pattern, right? Where, yeah, Bulkowski talks about these. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. But I feel like we already had that and dumped and sold off. But I don't know, man. I feel like when you do that, when you hit an entry on a cipher or right around the entry and you sell off, you hit a 38% retrace and then a 50% retrace from your most previous low to high. I mean, that's golden zone, dude. That's like if your prevailing trend at the time is bullish, the impulse is bullish, you retrace 50% and then you run again and you continue on. So there are mysteries abound whether we will break this or not, but things look definitely more positive than yesterday. Okay, us holding this 200 moving average for the second, third time now is very good. All right, very good, because we know the state of this asset. Okay, Bitcoin that had the downsloping structure, and before that was the insane move down. 50% plus of our value lost in 5 weeks. Reiteration of that, and we double bottomed off the old structure that was once resistance as support. So you'd think, hey, we've discussed before the cipher. If we sell off, hit targets, 1 target, 2 targets, doesn't really matter. But even after you hit those targets, anything's possible. You could continue on running, because we know, looking at the daily, between 4,400 and 5,200 is the real golden zone. The golden zone we were looking for and we've been talking about for months now. Okay, it just hasn't happened. And I just don't know how we're going to make 3,100 without hitting those areas, because at those areas is where big money, if they're playing the trend, which has been so far correction, lower highs, lower lows every time, us running up to even 5,000 is not that weird. 5,000's not even a 62% retrace from that November 7th high to low point. Okay, so those are areas, Fibonacci is where big money, smart money, they look for value to take positions in in this trend, they're going to be taking very large short positions after critical retraces, right? So again, we're not there yet. We're only at a 23% retrace. Okay, this is as far as we've gotten the whole time, all the way down here. Okay. I mean, some can argue, oh, ascending triangle, symmetrical triangle, and we already broke out of it. Yeah, man, I think there's multiple interpretations of Bitcoin right now, and they're not too bad, man. They're not pointing to the downside particularly. They actually look kind of promising for at least a few $100 higher in price, at least a few hundred. All right. Call me crazy, dude. And people would call me that. It's just like, why would you be so pessimistic, man? I mean, dude, you lose half your value. Think about, dude, just the same way we looked at it on others. That is not, if you look at it this way, that is not bullish. That is not impulse up, upslope consolidation, bearish Gartley. You break out of it, then you double top at an area that was once support as resistance, and you're selling off now. And we would think, hey, with this type of pattern, we would at least hit a target, retrace, and we have hit a target. We didn't hit a very deep retrace, but at that point, you'd think we would just continue on up or continue on down in this context, right? But you get it, man. It gives perspective. Man, broke out of structure. We need to make a 38% retrace, 50% retrace, 62% retrace. We haven't done it yet. Okay. Those areas, we might be looking for a huge bearish pattern, like a huge rising wedge, or and with the rising wedge or something, we could be showing some daily bearish divergence at a critical fib node, and that's things to take heed of. But for now, it's kind of nebulous. All right, kind of nebulous. That's okay. Definitely okay. All right, so within the parameters of the channel until we're not. We'll see what happens at the real 786, which is right around 4,085, 4,100 area, right? We'll see how we respond there. Okay, man, that's kind of just Bitcoin live for you. Topic of conversation. We just talked about it. What do you want from me, man? All right. Whew. Long day, man. Another long day. So Perry Paper, Walt My Jello, Mr. Shaffer, man, good to see you, dude. Jerry Loving's playing Tron, Texas Hold'em. Does that mean you're making an announcement of going all in on the next hand, or maybe the next few hands? You might. All right. So Coach K, Ultra Instinct Jesus, man. Rick Schmitz, dude. Oh my God, Joe Santana, man. Super Saiyan, baby. What's up, Dan Stylus? 1G Project. Maha Freedom says like or die. Whew. Quite the choice you have there, man. Star Wars Worlds Connect is in the house. Oh my God. Good to see you, Star Wars Worlds. Man. What's up, Devin, dude? Yeah, man, we can look at ADA. Sure. Pin is. Pin is. Remember in grade school writing pin 1-5? Yeah, dude. We'll look at it. Hey, Scour, dude. Crypto raid 7656. Dang, dude, that's a lot of crypto raids, man. A lot of raids under your belt, dude. Star Wars Worlds says, guess what I told you 2 days ago, Bitcoin will go up today. It's back to pap. Heck yeah, Star Wars Worlds. Thanks, man. What's up, BitJax? Frank, dude. He's checking in. Thanks for checking in, man. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Frank understands. What's up, Lando Calrissian? Is on King, man. Fergus Games. Where's your yar, dude? Where's your yar? And there's King Logan himself. What's up, dude? It's going well, Chad Martin, man. Sun's coming out. And trees are, blooming, blossoming, whatever, coming out of hibernation. And guess what comes with that? Bunch of bugs, man. So I spent a good amount of time spraying my house, perimetering, attic, everything today. So de-weeding, all that. So Crypto Secret Circle, holy crap, man. How secret is it, man? Hey, Jack Black. Crypto Cracker, you were the one, dude, I believe. You were the one that called that Litecoin. So kudos to you. I don't think we've hit the target yet. We were pretty close, right? We're about $1 off. But good job to you, Crypto Cotter. Been meaning to say kudos. What's up, CC? Doing well, man. Thanks. What's up, Prosperity Plus? XLM? Sure do. Yeah, we looked at it in the day stream. We'll look at it in the night stream. XLM party, man. Hey, balls deep. Michael Luke says 5K seems impossible because of the fake volume, supposedly 95% messing around. So if you're telling me exchanges completely control this thing, and if we know the psychology of exchanges where they won't go short on an asset after it's lost over 50% of its value without some sort of common retrace, we know that 5,000 is very possible in the coming weeks to months. Okay, just saying, dude. Just saying. They don't see value down here. 23% retrace is not a sale, dude. That's not a good sale. No one goes short at the 23% retrace, really. So, if you're talking about exchanges own it, exchanges are pretty smart, man. They like TA, too. Technical analysis. They have analysts that watch this stuff like crazy, all right? Just saying. Hey, Frantic Rock. What's up, Eric Esquivel? I believe I said it right again. I don't know. I really just don't know, man. You didn't even verify with me if it was it or not. Okay. Holy crap, man. Sorry. A lot of chat. What's up, Happy Trails Crypto dudes? Just saying hey to everyone. We're just going to move on with the show. Okay. You're just waiting to see what Litecoin wants to do. You're sick of waiting. Okay, well, you know, it's all good. But, I mean, here's the thing. Remember, like, no one said we are psychics or we know the future or where Bitcoin's going, you know, in a week or two. But we know, like, there are just scenarios that have probabilities. And you think after hitting the BTC 1618 and you sold off and you had a 50% retrace that we could continue running on up. But you still have that real 786 above you, and that's kind of weird. So what if we like sell off, go back to neutral on the RSI, maybe even start causing some negative momentum, and then after the retrace, 50% retrace, we run up again, make a higher high, we hit that 786 right around the same area from March 21st, but maybe a little higher, show bearish divergence, and then the selling happens, man. That's a way it could occur, man. But that's all we can do is really just kind of guess on. You're always just guessing to see the divergence. You want to see that divergence always happen because that's like our compass.
Taxman wrecked me. Your static videos are an excellent compliment to your live streams.
Start fishing, Fort Morgan, Alabama, man. Thanks for the $10, dude. Good to see you again, brother, man. My fellow statesman, dude. Taxman wrecked you. Me too. Oh my God. But they love me. They do love me. It's the I don't know, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I agree. You hit me right in the feels right there, dude. Okay. Jules Santana going Super Saiyan God.
Jules_Santana tip $24.24. Can you look at Cardano and BitMEX? Add a 19, please.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Jules, man, for going Super Saiyan God on me, man. Whew. Scary. Very scary. But yes, we will certainly look at that. Oh, futures, man. Futures. Oh, it's going well. Showing divergence. Let's just go to it. Who cares? Oh my God, I can't believe you skipped Ethereum, dude. Unsub. Alright, dude, so clearly, look what happened when we broke that resistance, dude. Boom, huge impulse up, right? I mean, just looking at Wyckoff, I mean, structure-wise, how do we even structure it, man? I just feel like what we could do. See, we even exceeded the 1618. Jacob, welcome, probes, man. Mr. Java, man, oh my God. Can you believe it, man?
Development of a new hero to the Jarum coin, aka I'm coming into this damn world tomorrow. All the hard work and passion making a chat group, or I will turn this country into a communist dictatorship just like my ancestors. I'm not good at math yet, so I took my birthday in USSR date form.
I'm gonna read those. I'm gonna read them. Okay, that was overlapping kappas. Holy crap. Jacob Walker Probst and Mr. Schafferman, thanks so much for the combined contribution of $128 or something. 100 in Bitcoin and 28 in fiat. Just bear with me a second, okay? We got to do with Jacob Walker Probst first. I'm coming into this damn world tomorrow. Mitch, get this world in shape, or I will turn this country into a communist dictatorship just like my ancestors. I'm not good at math yet, so I tipped my B-Day in USSR date form. Is that how they do it? 2803? Because isn't it like, I learned this from The Office. The Brits, was it small, large, largest, or something? Small, or wasn't it? Isn't it like that? It's like they do day, month, year. No, they don't do day, month, year. They do, I can't even remember anymore. I used to know it. Okay, I'm sorry, man. That's crazy. So y'all know for sure labor is tomorrow. Dude, that is amazing. I'm gonna fly out and we're gonna live stream it, okay, dude? No kappa. I already know the hospital, so got my bags packed. I've been waiting for that contribution for 9 freaking months now. Alright. Dude, I can't wait to see the pics. Mini pics. Alright. Wonderful, dude. Tomorrow's gonna be a real good day then. Okay, and Miss Shafferman, thank you, dude, for the $99.90 of Bitcoin. Says, tonight we go into planning the development of a new hero to the jar. Morpheus coin, $5.55. Seems will now be Morpheus coin once we make it. Thank you, crew and family, for all the hard work and passion making a chat group home. Cheers, and a big shout out to brother Chalin and Lord Ray. Miss Shabman, thanks so much, dude. Yeah, dude, we'll get Chalin working on that, dude. All right, so Morpheus coin. If you missed the stream last night, I don't know, Morpheus coin, didn't even know it existed, but the logo, pretty freaking lit. Pretty freaking lit. It looks like, what do you think it looks like, man? Some sort of crazy harmonic that we've never seen before. That is it. That's the logo. So I'm envisioning harmonics morph into this logo. It's gonna be like X, A, B, C, D, different harmonics, and then this. It's gonna be cool, dude. We'll make it happen, Mr. Shafferman. Gangs. Love you, dude. Alright, sorry. That was a lot, chat. Okay, that was a lot. And definitely hard to manage sometimes. Okay. Alright, so going back. Zach Dims, thanks for joining the Harmonic House. Kangs, dude, welcome to it. So, refibbing. So the high to low there. All right, we know we're above the 1618. That's incredible. But from this high, previous high to low, 1618 fib extension, right? So we've hit it and sold off. But here's the thing, man. Here's what's going on. High, higher high. What do you think, Jules, man? What you think, dude? Yep, lower levels, positive momentum, and of course, lower levels of relative strength. So we've begun to sell off, right? We pretty much bearishly engulfed right here. And that's it, man. So probably going to touch 20 and maybe even the 50 moving average, right? 1474. But, dude, there's not really, just remember, when this thing really wants to go down, there's not going to be any real formal support on ADA H19 futures until 1358. That's your next, and that's not even really a strong support. That's just one support, dude. Okay, so another way you could look at this, really, if you're range bound, rule of thumb, just measure it, and there you go, dude. So you've hit a measure move of some sort of rectangle, or just really just range bound stuff. All right, that's about it. And I'm sure one could argue that you could anchor point 1 and 2, I guess, at this point, and then 3 here, and it might be something, but I don't know if that's really going to help you that much. See, because it's like you would have broken out of it anyway. So, whatever, man. Okay. This thing's a high flyer now, isn't it? And we can try anyway. Okay, that is a trend line. There you go, hitting the heart line of the channel that is very, very steep, man. Got your 4-hour golden cross back on the 13th of March. But this is saying sell off, you know. It definitely is. But we've seen crazier things happen. But hey, man, what can you be? Can you be upset if ADA sells off, showing bearish divergence? All that's doing is just respecting the TA. All right. Daily wise. Daily wise, you're showing, I mean, some bearish divergence, right? High, higher high, lower levels relative strength, while being, you're still overbought on the daily at 74. So just despite anything that happens with ADA, we know it's high risk when you're over. Who's gonna buy into something overbought that, you know, someone with a lot of money, right? So of course it could just stay overbought like it's been, but now it's actually showing some form of a little divergence, even though this isn't really a swing low, not for real anyway. Okay, so that's it, Jules, dude. Thanks, man, for the 24/24, the Super Saiyan God contribution, man. That's literally what it's called if you don't know. Okay. I don't know how much my little heart can take. Yanni, just, hey, man, you work on stuff, you get more comfortable with things, you get more confidence in things, and repetition, right? So you can attribute it to that, I guess. What's up, Peter Cushman, man? Really, don't know, Peter Cushman, man. You know, that short one profit taking level already happened, right? So some profit should have been taken. So if you're short now, I mean, I guess it's okay, right? It's fine, you know. Danger zones, you know, above 4,100 for any kind of short, I believe. Sorry, just, you know what happens, man. You just get really behind on chat and just gets really tough. All right, so Ethereum. No, wait. No, is that it? No. Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. Sometimes I get... All right, here we go. So, dude, this thing's continuing to run up, right? High to low, we've hit above a golden retrace. So the golden zone, we're above it, man. We're above it and we're holding it. So earlier in the day stream, we were using it as resistance. Now we're using it as support. And hey, but hey, here's the thing, right? A lower low on price after breaking out on like no volume, and you had Class A bullish divergence. So that was definitely identified yesterday, talked about, and we said there's a potential for some sort of bullish cipher in the future, and that would take much time to get there. But here you go, man, breaking back to the upside. Okay, and this gives me reason to believe maybe anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 on the bottom for some sort of channel. Right, it could be some sort of channel. Let's just mess with it real quick. See if you do it like that. See, it's still, right, kind of converging. But like Bitcoin, just like what I do with Bitcoin, I guess I'm just going to do with Ethereum. Let's see what these wicks really can do. Okay. So I just did anchor point 1 and 2 and 3. Hardline resistance. It probably makes no sense there. Okay, either way, okay. You're at the hard line. So let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes. We went from that high point to low point. We retraced, what was it before, 50%? Yeah, 50% retrace right on the dot before selling off. So when you reverse your price action like that and you bottom out, making higher lows than your previous lows, that's really good, man. That's good. Remember, our fibs are there for reversals. Where's our price action going to reverse? It reversed, but then it stalled out. It scrubbed out. We couldn't go any lower. Divergence, not enough volume, not enough selling pressure. So we bounce. And now we're above all three moving averages again, okay? So, very cool. But yeah, we know from that high point to low point, we're just right at the tail end of the golden zone. In that context, 140.85. Okay, so maybe we sell off a little bit, we get back to neutral on the RSI or the MACD, and then we run again, lower levels, positive momentum, get some bearish divergence, and then we'll get a clear view of maybe where we're gonna go or where we could go. But for now, I don't know, man. All right, it's just. Right? I mean, we had a high here, a higher high on price. We had bearish divergence on the MACD. We sold off. Now we're waiting for that kind of stuff to develop again. Okay, good news to see this market pivot. All right, it's very good. That shows just more bullishness. That's better than expected, right? We expected a 618 and we only got a 50%. So that's about $50 off. About $50 off our target for Bitcoin, but it bounced so fast. And again, that's good. Good news, because we know the context that we're outside of a downsloping structure after losing 50% of our value in 5 weeks. Remember that, okay? So I'll give it a shout, man. We got it, dude. All right, that's just showing how behind I am. It just happens, man. It gets really tough to manage chat and a stream, you know, because content, and gotta make sure people, you know, just people are engaged and have a good time and aren't just like, you know, oh my god, this guy's just engaging with chat the whole time, right? It's like, it's tough, man. And if you look at oh goodness gracious, beautiful, man. Just beautiful. We're gonna go to 88 of BTC now, not futures. Almost identical price action from that previous chart we just looked at on BitMEX. All right, very close, getting closer and closer to that measured move of the inverse head and shoulders. Remember the shoulder pads? This is probes, man. This is upside down probes. And we broke out. And Montana is somewhere. I don't know. He's probably got a bunch of pogs because he's Kang. Because Montana was hilarious. I mean, we've seen him a couple times since then, but not many. And Montana, I remember it. It was the night that he, like, y'all all screwed me. Where I had to, like, the chug variation went off 6 times. That was this night. I'll never forget it. It was ADA's final bottom before the break. And he's like, I can't remember how many he had. He had a ton. And look where we are now. It was all Montana. Montana is the market manipulator. All right, y'all. Bitcoin, oh my god.
Hey Mitch, can we check out the King of TA Disrespect RVN/BTC on the hourly? Although I completely sold at 1,497 like you said, I FOMO'd back in at 1,400 SOTs. How's the lower time frames looking out? Thanks.
We'll look down the 60 minute. Okay. Thank you, dude, for the 3, 2, 1. Well, look, dude. I mean, whatever, dude. You know what it's doing now. It's like that last, I think, unless I'm just crazy here, which I don't know how I could be crazy. Hey, we'll look at it in just a second. ADA, man, to BTC. Measure move, 1769. We've gotten as high as 1688. All right, so less than 100 sats off. And of course, this can change. We sell off a little bit more and then run again. But bearish divergence is looming.
Hello, Mitch. What the hell is going on with XRP/BTC? Come on, England.
Come on, England, man. Dude, where you been, homie, man? Where you been? Come on, England. 3 lines, dude. Well, look at it. We actually discussed it in the day stream, thinking now that the 786 and 1618, that is the X marks the spot for XRP of BTC, which is around 7,065 sats. So that's where look, the daily divergence just didn't really play out, and you know, you use critical thinking to try to get cute with it, and I got wrecked. I mean, not wrecked, but sometimes it just keeps bleeding out, and it just seems like this controlled, methodical sell-off, just getting ready for that 1618786, because we have looking left tons of support, and we're going to look at it right after Ravencoin, right after this. Thanks, dude. Good to see you again. Maba Kripik, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Harmonic Cosmic Kings.
Hi, Lord. Can you put Sia Coin on the list, please, man?
Is that a joint?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. We'll look at Sia Coin, man. All right, Dan. Okay, thanks, man. Yeah, Sia Coin. I think you posted it, a chart in Discord. We looked at it for a minute. Yeah, we're back testing an old resistance as support. Getting ready to rock it. Maybe, dude. Maybe, because daily time skills tell us good things too. We'll look at it. Alright, but with this one, man, it's the same stuff. Of course, this can change because it's crypto, right? But you got it. Like, it's just saying impending price action reversal, at least run down to the 20 and touch it again, 1563. But maybe more likely to be 1474, and maybe from there we can reset and run again, but then we might form a head and shoulders. You just don't know. Let's just make in these situations, you know, miniature low to high. Come on, dude. Let's just go down to 50%, 1573 the 618 at 1544 and run again, so we don't have to worry about being scared about some sort of head and shoulders. Let's just keep the craziness going. Remember the daily, I think we had, okay, yeah, daily, the problem is too, man. It's just like that you're overbought and you're making lower highs on relative strength with higher prices. I mean, again, we could just sell off some more, reset, bounce off that 70 again, and go again, man. Dude, we talk about this is what happens when you don't have resistance or support looking left. I mean, I don't know how much I can talk about it before it happens. And now here we are. Huh? We woke up and here we are, dude. We're literally hitting the wick from March 18th, 19th, right? 1678, hit it. That's where your first real resistance is. So any kind of pullback now, let's look for some sort of daily bull pull bull flag. How fantastic would a bull flag be on a daily time scale? Reset the oscillators, get back down to like 60 or something, and then run again to where? The 618, right? Because there's no real formal support. I mean, until you get to 1876, which is a daily candle close back from March 19th. This is just the wick. Scrub resistance. Pretty scrubby resistance up here. But hey, if you're exhausted, all bets are off. If you're exhausted, if you're tired, if you're overbought, and you start hitting really scrubby resistances, they can act as some sort of real resistance and prevent you from going higher. And that's when you start cooling off, making common retraces from like a low point to high point. Make your flag, make a wedge, pin it, whatever you want, reset the oscillators, and then we can run again, the 618, and maybe just a little bit above it, 2,000 sats, rounded number, psychological. A lot of things that we could do here, but that's, dude, technical analysis is beautiful, dude, because there was just, we set it, twig and thatch on the way up, twig and thatch on the way down, so guess what? Twig and thatch won't hold very well. It's not holding well here. Remember what we were talking about down here on the double bottom? It was like March 12th. We had never on the Binance chart touched 200-day moving average. And now we've got ourselves a beautiful golden cross. Look at the bullish fanning action where you're on a significant time scale. Your 20, 50, and 200 are diverging away from each other. Bullish fanning, man. Come on, dude. Issue is that 20-day moving average is at 1356. So eventually you'll pull back and your moving averages will eventually catch up with your candles and your price action. Anyway, well, that's what we do.
Is that a joint?
I have been working a lot with my new job, but then watching replays, Lou of the static videos. Very smart move on your part. Good to be back. Come on, England.
Lou Oov, you Lou Oov, the static videos. Thank you so much, 3 Lines Man, for the 420, the 840, the double joint contribution, dude. Double jointed contribution. Thanks, dude. Awesome, man. Glad you're back, brother, man. Okay, Raven Coin. Raven Coin Connect. The Kang, the altcoin Kang. All right, surpassing the 1618. Here's the thing: you break down, you pivot, you boot, you rally, and then you form extreme bearish divergence. We were not showing any bearish divergence in this situation, just a little bit of Class C divergence, right? On the RSI only. The MACD was good. It's 4 hour. We're gonna lose 6 minute, but you can see there was just Class C bearish divergence, and we sold off from that, pivoted and running. But now it's almost, you know, hey, the volume's good, but it is lower than this high and this high, right? So your volume is beginning to recede for the 3rd time now, and I mean, after a run like this, it's gonna be tough to somehow make bullish convergence when you're already about to be overbought. This thing is gone, man. It's gone. High to low, surpassing the 1618, 1593, 1600 is a rounded number, 1700, 1800, 1900, 2000. Those are all areas where we could just start pulling back, and the oscillators are going to help us on more significant time scales. 60 minutes, probably overbought, and we were overbought, and now we're like 68, 69. Bullish convergence on the MACD, but you know, really, divergence isn't really that big a deal on the 60 minute. Hey man, it was like some sort of 60 minute inverse head and shoulders though. Wow, beautiful. I guess left shoulder, head, right shoulder, or double bottom, or whatever. You get it. You see what I'm talking about. But a nice bull pull, bull flag. You hit that measure move, did you not? Yes, you did. Jeez. But the way to look at it on the 60 minute was just like this, right? And you break out, you back tested. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. It's even more beautiful, right? It was just some sort of 60 minute falling wedge. You see it, man? Not bad. The heart line was very well respected, right? As support, resistance, kinks. So a lot of stuff going on in the 60 minute, man. And it looked very, very good. Wow. Very impressive, dude. All right, so again, what we did with ADA on that futures chart, high to low, what are we hitting? Oh, the 1272 fib extension. Well, think about it. If this is bump and run territory, right? Bump and run territory, first target from the breakout, 100%. What's the second target, chat? What's the second target? Someone answer now, or you are screwed. Second target of a bump and run, what is it? Good, the music got quiet. I want this to be awkward. I'm just waiting now. Okay, I know there's a delay, but delay the awkwardness, whatever. Oh my god, now it's getting that ridiculous, man. How's no one answered yet? Hello? Dude. Anyone? Bueller? Did no one even answer the question? Oh, thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Yes. Yes, Probes was right. Yes, the 1272 is the second target always of a bump and run. Okay? This was the structure of the bump, right, the bump and run, a downsloping trend line. From the high point of the structure to the low point of the structure, we fib. We get our extension, right? The 100% and the 1272 hit perfectly, right? Kangs before reversing, and now we're selling off. Okay? That's it. There's your 60 minute Raven coin. Beautiful. Beautiful. A lot of good stuff up here. Yeah, Willie. Crickets, man. Oh, I need to... Zachary, can you get crickets? Some really nice cricket sound bits, man. That would be wonderful. We could do that. It'd be good on like Jeopardy night and stuff too. It's okay, man. Pro's the only one that got it. Bump and run. We have an educational video on it too on the Patreon feed. That probe's got a genius. A genius. My God. Okay, alright, let's go to XRP to BTC. Beautiful, beautiful. You can still see it on the... You can see it on the 4-hour too. Wonderful. But again, bearish divergence. Definitely gonna be... It pretty much seems imminent at this point. Okay, especially with how high we are. Give me a break, man. Alright. So, 3 lines, man. This is what's going on. We swung and we missed. Minimal losses on it. That's okay. So we say, all right, we're gonna wait then, because it's no man's land until you get to certain areas. So why is 7,065 or so plotted? Why is this where we're gonna wait to hit? Because that daily divergence is now no more. And let's look left. Because first off, okay, it is the most appropriate textbook entry for these positions, these bullish ciphers. This is an extremely large pattern, so it's probably going to be really, really reliable. Okay, when we hit there, October is when it all began, October 14th. So this area seems so likely to be hit, or so close to this area, this zone down here, because look left. Lots and lots of support back from April of last year. And what could be said, potentially huge inverse head and shoulders on the horizon for us. Whatever, man. If that's the case, wow. All 3 targets would be getting hit if we did make it down to this area, take an entry, and then we all ran together. With our powers combined. Captain, Cipher, Captain, Harmonic. Alright. Remember, it's going to be like Earth, Wind, Fire, Heart, or X, A, B, C, D. Dude, do y'all understand what's happening right now? We have a superhero, and it's Captain Harmonic with all the anchor points. We've done it, man. We just broke the game. 786, 7,089, 7,065, whatever. This is the zone, all right? Between that number and the 1618 on the fib extension, all right? So this is the zone. Don't know, I guess I looked at it on the other screen. Here's our zone of entry. 1618 and the 786. X marks the spot, or really rectangle right down here marks the spot. Maybe we'll just make that green or something. We've never made it green before. Oh, not that color. No, what? Oh, okay, I got you. There we go. That's nice, man. Nice. All right, there you go. 3 lines, that's why. That's what's going on. Something's going on, and it looks methodical and controlled like crazy. Okay, man. Where we at, man? Where we at? Oh, here we go, man. Okay. Oh my God, it looks so nice on the daily too. But it's just like, man, what do you even do, dude? It's just like this right here, dude. You're oversold, man. It's like, honestly, like, you know, we have it there. The entry, dude, at any time it could pop. That's the way I feel about it, because it's so oversold. It's just oversold now for the 3rd time. Rule of 3. We're below all the moving averages. It's just so methodical. These little wicks every day. It's like, it's literally, I've said it before, it's like the South Koreans on Binance over there, the exchange. They're gonna play the bullish cipher, and they're just slowly moving it down. I think from here to that real entry, the pop could happen, and it could be a really large green candle just like this. Okay, it's coming, man. The calm before the storm. That's what this price action looks like to me. Cool, calm, collected, controlled. say you weren't warned about this cipher many times. And really, we took a shot. It's continuing to just sell off barely. And again, the optimum entry is down here, but it could pop at any time. Bitrix. SC. See a coin, dude. See a coin. Extreme sell off. Sold off again. Lower lows. Then your previous lows. Where we bottomed. Well, just so happens to be the chop from December 2017, pre-Great FOMO levels. We've done something. We did something, dude, and it was create a falling wedge. And your discernible high to low, you hit a 23% retrace, giving us indication to believe that the swing low is in, the major swing low is in. And so now we're just back testing the area that was once a strong resistance is now support. It almost looks like just bullish consolidation. Impulse up. Downside consolidation. You're getting in this. Why do we back test? It gives people, it gives exchanges, it gives traders another opportunity to get in before it runs to the upside. All right. Don't really know what we have going here, but I don't know. It just kind of looks like, you know, whatever. Okay, man. Just like a little pennant of some sort. So we run again, but we know the golden zone between the 382 and the 618, between 83 and 96, man. That's it. 200 moving average, 79 sats. That's going to also be touched and used as resistance. Why? Because we haven't touched the 200-day moving average literally since June of 2018, man. Very long time. These things have been absolutely demolished. Everyone's quit the market. Everyone's just sentiment. We just don't know, man. I'm done, man. I'm done with crypto. I'm getting out, man. They quit long ago. All those people, right? They come and they go. But when they go, that's normally when markets start reversing to the upside. And we see that based on technical analysis, right? This looks very, very similar to Raven coin. This looks very, very similar to KNC, to Dash. Huge impulse, down sloping consolidation, improper. And you got all this bullish divergence, Kangs. And it's going to be Kangs again, probably. All right? Just based on what we've seen all across this macro, man. All right. What is Kangs? What is not Kangs? Someone tell Spiritual Audiobooks interview full, what is Kangs? All right. We are Kangs and Queens. All right, man. Eric, I would not look so much at the correlation between the stock market and crypto. Look at the US dollar in crypto. Okay. Normally when the US dollar doesn't do well, not only does crypto do to the US dollar pair do well, better, somewhat better, so do other currency pairs around the world. They're tied to the US dollar, right? But I'm so behind on chat. I've been live now, my God, man. Almost an hour. Thanks for the 171 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. Well, I don't even know how many people are on Twitch, but probably like 5 or something. Holy crap, man. Okay, look at it. Come on, England. That's right. Day, month, year instead of month, day, year. Okay, that's what it is, dude. Day, month, year. Small, larger, largest. Got you. I'm just trying to, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through all this chat. I'm sorry, I had to like scroll a little bit faster, okay? Cup with handle?
Can you take a look at Digibyte? Cup and handle on DGBUSD? Please clap.
Please clap.
Cushball on 6 with the 3s, man. Yeah, dude. We'll look at it, man, okay? Thanks, dude. Chicken sandwich? Not really, man. I do have my own interpretation of this thing, and it's lining up pretty well. I mean, the way we ran to the other side and then where we sold off gives me real good confidence in how it is interpreted. And I have a bunch of evidence that I have arrows pointing to, right, on why this channel is the way it is. Is look, man, downsloping structure, and look, we ran up, literally touched it. All right, we had this crazy 75% trend line resistance, and we finally broke it. As soon as we broke it, we ran for the hills. The hills were 428 sats, and it's right at critical resistance, downsloping resistance. So we sold off, and here's what the analysis we had been doing on DGB. If we fell below, and I remember before we even double bottom, if we fell below 236, 37 sats, we were in a lot of trouble, because there's no support below you until a very weak support at 188 sats, King Logan's favorite sat number or something. And then really it just, you know, you don't start getting to real chop until way down in this area. So this was do or die for DGB. So DGB should be happy that the macro kind of recovered. Not just, you know, this is not the only one that's popped. So from that high point to low point with the double bottom, I believe we hit the measure move. Yeah, we definitely hit the measure move, because your apex isn't, you know, from the low to high. We definitely hit it with the move. Oh, US dollar.
No DGB USD. Thanks, and please clap.
Oh, it feels so good! Please clap.
I tried to do it too fast, man. My bad. I'm having trouble loading here. What in the... That's so weird, dude. It's not loading. Let's get up to one. Okay. Beautiful double top, right? Beautiful, man. Look at that, man. What, 95 to 98% retrace, and then you double bottom. Beautiful. All right, so gonna be tough, man. Clearly had something, man. It might be on the bottom, right? Like that. 1 and 2 and 3 on the top, and we just broke it. Heart line, 25. Not bad. So we broke above the heart line. You're saying cup with handle? It's more like just a double bottom, higher low, right? Honestly, man, it looks very similar to, you know, 1 and 2 down, you know, down sloping resistance. You broke out of it, back tested it, and you ran again. So no, man, I think simply it's kind of like this, man. Double bottom, measure move. You haven't hit the measure move yet of the double bottom. That's kind of it. All right. And really, I feel like it's okay though. I mean, look, your 200-day moving average, you haven't even touched it. You have not touched it really since September of 2018. You're soon approaching it, but everything's fine on the daily for now. Okay, but you need to know that there's resistance here and here. There's a candle close. This is the overhead resistance. All right, so you're saying this is a couple handle, not necessarily, dude. You gotta have rounding action. There's no rounding. It's very jagged. Look, you got a steep drop and then pump, steep drop, pump, methodical drop, kind of rounding there, but I mean, really, you would want this to be completely rounded all the way to see some sort of couple handle. I just think you're at an overhead resistance. Nice move up. Why did we sell off? Well, let's see. High. Hey, what does that look like? Yeah, this looks like Class C bearish divergence on both oscillators. Right, you made a higher high with the same amount of positive momentum, and then you sold off. You're just retracing, right? It's not a bad retrace though at all. Low to high, 50% retrace. Nothing wrong with that. So let's see if we can run again. A lot of negative momentum still on the daily, but you've reset your oscillator. So that's good. So you might have enough power to run again. All right. if there was some sort of channel, maybe you've already just sort of support anyway. Seems like, ooh. I'm just going from 1 and 2 and 3 down here. Okay, it seems like you're holding and you're just at the very bottom. Okay, so is this ascending broadening wedge? Oh yeah, yeah, beautiful ascending broadening wedge. We know the measure move on that. We could pivot and run as high as we want and make a partial decline anywhere up here, but eventually the measure move of this is going to yield you to the beginning of the pattern. All right, this looks like a megaphone to me, right? Does it not look like that to you? Okay, so double bottom, we never hit the measure move, and now it seems like we have 2 diverging upsloping trend lines, and we're again up here while we're not hitting the measure move, while we're not hitting the 200 moving average, is overhead resistance. Candle close, wick. That's it for now. So, and if you break that, you're still gonna have a decent amount of resistance above you. Okay, so I don't know, man. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. Okay, just the shorter term channel, just from the top to bottom. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 1 on the top. That's it, dude. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, holy crap. Okay, we'll go on the 8s. What we got? Your 4-hour closed on Bitcoin. Bearish engulfing candle. Oh my goodness, man. Bearish Marabazoo. Y'all see the Marabazoo? Complete seller domination. 4 hours ago, we were at 4,027. The entire way we kept selling off till it closed with no wick on the top or bottom to 4,003 and completely engulfed the previous candle. So that's a double whammy. A bearish engulfing bearish Marabazoo. Holy crap. Could be a reversal. Dang, man. So lots of resistance still up here, right? 4,036. Couldn't break it, man. Couldn't break it. I'm gonna catch up on some chat. Try to anyway. Lots of new names. Yeah, man. Well, static videos definitely helping getting us, like, dude, all we're doing is condensed analysis of this live stream. That's all we're doing, and just putting it in a 7-8 minute stream, or video, and whatever, man. It's just you have to play YouTube, and I have not been playing YouTube very well at all. Oh my god. Dude, hold on, I gotta catch up. So much chat, man. Sorry, lots of chunks of chat too. And sorry, Alan, get out of here, scrub. Bye bye. Bye bye, Toby. What's up, Burns 420? Dan and Melissa, how y'all doing up there? Weathering the storm, dude. Melissa made me monkey ass super hard because then she was showing like a picture of like tornado warning. And I'm like, oh my god. And then like a little bit later, she was like, oh, it was like a test. And it's like, you can't be testing during this season, but I guess it's good to test in this season, but you don't want to desensitize people from those warnings, right? Okay, Harry Paper, bring in some toilet paper. 3, 2, 1. Dude, hey, what is it? April's coming. So what does that mean? We got Game of Thrones coming. We got Crypto Kai or Cobra Kai coming. Billions is here. Oh my god. So good, man. Great season, dude. Like, great season of the year, I guess. Spring, where everything's coming back to live. So is good. Good cable, or good shows. Urgent, Gordeski, man. Please look at XRP to BTC longs. It's urgent, man. I can't, dude. I can't just do that, alright? I gotta look at Bitcoin, and I gotta get through some chat, okay? I engage with chat. No, Brian, I've not looked at that. There's a lot of things. Okay, I don't even know, man. I'm just gonna have to literally... Apollo review? Apollo Connect. Apollo Connect's gonna overtake Pundycoin, VCN, and many others. That's my analysis on Apollo Connect, Star Wars Worlds, man. I don't even think it's on there. Is it? Is it on TradingView? Hold on, dude. It's tough, man. All right, because a lot of people are talking to each other, and I still have to read it for a second, right?
Is that a joint?
Check out crypto total market cap excluding
Total
Bitcoin.
2.
Playing out expanding falling wedge since August.
Total 2. Yeah, man, we can look at Total 2. Turtles. Turtle 2. I like Turtle 2. Okay, man. Thank you. Yeah, dude, it looks fantastic. Actually looks pretty freaking wild. Screw it, let's just go to it. Whatever, looked at Bitcoin. It's, we just analyzed it, man. Bearish Mara Bazoo, bearish engulfing candle. That's what the close was. Hey, man, better than nothing, dude. Better than just some random candle close somewhere. Guess we got a little education out of that. We are gangs. It's off just a little bit. Oops. There we go. Yeah, perfect. So we had anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Heartline support, resistance. You finally broke it. Trying to you were just crapping on it, whatever, on the trend line. Okay. Oh, resistance, support, beautiful. So I don't know, wedge, yeah, sure. Look at it like a wedge. Go for it, dude. I just see we broke a down sloping structure. Everything with the top it just makes sense, man. Okay. I don't see much sense in using the FOMO. This is literally the mailman, and the other people were buying this with credit cards and whatever. Okay, so anyway, yeah, broke out, and guess what? First time since May of 2018. Are we touching it yet? Not quite yet, man. Not quite yet. Jeez. 200-day moving average is that number right there. We're not gonna attempt to chart that. I don't know, man. Is it Gartley? Is it bearish Gartley? Like Ethereum? What does the wick do? The wick's literally a 50% retrace. Wow, dude. That's great. So the good news is, for this pattern, it can be the 382, which we got, or it could be the 50%, right? I'm trying to be perfect here, but it's just not going to let me. Gosh dang. Okay, 80 or 78.6% retrace. Nice. So we're going to look for a 70% retrace to the upside. Okay. That's what it looks like to me, man. That's what it looks like to me, dude. Something along those lines. So that means whatever that number is, the 8 something. Is that 856? Or is that 8 trillion? I don't know. I don't even know. Someone do that number for me, thanks. Look, I like charts. Not really that many numbers. That kind of freaks me out a little bit. But if that's the case, yeah, man. Golden Cross. Look, the moving averages for the first time in a very, very long time are beginning to converge. They're coming together. They're going to decide where we will go. Will we break this 200-day moving average just above us? Or will we be peasants and hit it as a resistance and sell off again? But according to the way this structure looks, it seems like we would at least run up to make a lower high and hit that number right there. All right, whatever that number is, okay? Beautiful potential bullish Gartley. very well formed, and all we got to do is run on up, and this could take, dude, this could take us till freaking July, man. Seriously, daily time scale. Take a while. Oh my god. You know, put hot on the list. Sure, man. Nice one, Anita. Shots fired. But rightly so, right? Sukoshi Wars Worlds. Apollo went to the moon once already, guys. I have confidence in Star Wars World. Save us, man. What was it? Is it APL? It is APL, right? No, it's not. There's APL Apollo Tubes. Apollo Tubes, dude. I think it's a Mexican. It might be a Mexican stock. No thanks, dude. No, Apollo Connect is not, unfortunately, on TradingView. We would have so much fun with it. I felt like Gandalf. I have no memory of this place with Apollo, because I would have had memory if we could chart it. I'm sure we've looked before. What stupid bear? What y'all talking about, dude? More Bitcoin, TA, please? Dude, this is kind of Bitcoin. I mean, total 2. It's not Bitcoin, but it's every altcoin you could ever dream of that is included in this blend. Whatever this, of this asset. Okay. Mara Bazoo. Fazan King. Mara Bazoo. EOS, Tony? Yeah, no, well, we actually did a static video on it today, man. Did you see it? Dude, I'm so behind. My bad, dude. I'm catching up. Alright. I'm doing this hard. Alright. Congrats on your 36% gains, Isra, dude. Good job, dude. Very good. Oh my god. What's up, Dirty Fergie, dude? Chainlink. Lincoln Logs. 1K end of the year. 1,000 Lincoln Logs by the end of the year. Yeah, dude. Man, I can't imagine, like, if we like double our concurrent viewership in chat, dude, I'm screwed. I'm gonna be screwed, dude. Alright. I guess it's okay, but it's still whatever, man. Okay. Total 2. Let's see how it plays out. It's a very good sign. You're hitting some chop over here. We know if we don't hold this, we're screwed. But after such tremendous selling for such a long time, any kind of support is decent support when you're so tired, and you showed bullish divergence on the daily on not just the RSI but also the MACD. Moving average converging diverging. Alright, man. Hard to see it, man. Man, I'm excited about it, dude. I'm excited. I think this, if this is the case, if this really does somehow gauge how the total altcoin market works, man, that means that the altcoins probably have a decent amount of room to run at some point. 786, if it ain't 786, maybe the 1618 on the B2C fib extension. 1618 is just a little bit below it, right? It's not gonna let me do it exactly. So this is there's a zone, all right. There's definitely a zone of entry for a short for the altcoins. Just gonna make this look a little prettier. All right, whatever. I can't get 786. There you go, dude. Yeah, hot looks hot, dude. It does. I hate it, man, because it's just like, it's such a, I mean, but it's just so overwhelmingly bullish, dude. There's nothing, you can't argue with that, man. You can't argue with the, since the inception on this chart, on the Binance exchange, it's been nothing but bullish, man, and it's showing another bullish, showing you a bullish continuation pattern, an impulse up with down sloping, converging trend lines, Guess what that is, man? That is bullish, man.
Is that a joint?
If you ever come to the Mile High City, I got the marijuanas. Are we Coolio, Aji, or XRP who looks better in your great opinion?
XRP for sure. XRP 7,065 to 7,089, 90, right? There's a zone of entry. Dude, I'm definitely gonna break me off a piece of that. Football cream. Fancy feast. Whatever it is. Break me off a piece of that. Okay, yeah. XRP to BTC, dude. Thanks for 420, man, and thank you for the invitation, man. I plan on doing much traveling in the coming year. I would be hoping, I'm hoping that maybe my next journey could be to Oklahoma. But one can dream, and it only is a dream for now, and I'll find out, I guess, by the end of the weekend if it will be a reality ever, or if I'll have to pay an absorbent amount of money to do it. But that's where I want to go next, Oklahoma, and then I just have to think about traveling costs money, you know, so trying to, doing all this stuff takes a lot of time. Making static videos, that's tough when I'm traveling, so I think I can manage it. But, you see what I'm saying, overhead comes into play when we talk about traveling, so. Oh man, dude, have we made it, dude? We got all the weird people, Richie Popick, coming in the channel. Dude, we got spammers, dude, and they're not spamming the N-word, they're spamming their scams. That means, I think we made it, dude. I think we're good. Okay, so falling wedge, measure moves up here, way up here, man. All right, let's see if we can sell off and hit down here once, 24 sats. That'd be an awesome entry, because you know what that means, right? If you hit 24 sats, that means you're going to be making a lower candle close on the daily than your previous low, which I don't know if we'll do it, man. I really don't know, but that would be ideal, because then the coinciding variables start piling on up, man. It's like, because right now you already have falling wedge, you already have bullish trend. You don't have bullish divergence yet. You just have a little bit of convergence. But if you could sell off and get that divergence at 24, 25 sats, man, that is an optimum entry for this position on hot. Because you're not buying on the breakout, you're buying near the bottom, a critical freaking support. Multiple supports, an upsloping support and horizontal line support. Wow, dude, that would be king at shit in 25 sats, and then we could be kings. All right. High to low. 50% retrace, 35 sats, 618's 38 sats. Those are also potential targets for a trade using fibs, not measured move. Measured move's bonkers, right? It's like 45 sats, but you may not hit that. So, okay, dude. Daily time scale. Hot looks very promising. And that's all I got to say about that. All right. Jeez. Sorry, trying to see where I'm at on chat. You can only binge Kanatoma, man? I can't, dude. I have to watch it week by week, because I'm like just scared that someone's gonna accidentally spoil it or something. It's like, I gotta know now. Dude, I didn't know, man. Like, evidently it's not like HBO on Showtime where you can just turn it on sometime randomly on Sunday and watch it instead of like having to wait till like 9 Eastern or 10 Eastern, whatever. Yeah, Dexter was pretty good. I kind of enjoyed Dexter. I mean, it was okay. You know, it's kind of like a little dark, but of course, right? Raven, is it good to enter? No. Nah, dude. Not from a swing trader perspective. Yeah, the thing is, we just hit a 1272 off some 60-minute trade stuff and selling off, man. Nah, man, I wouldn't be touching Raven. But hey, that's like, if you're day trading or scalping or whatever you're doing, you got your own strategy. Good for you. Do your thing, man. But for me, man, no, I'm looking for stuff like this that maybe it's better to the upside, but since January 27th, it's been making lower highs, lower lows. 27th of January, dude. Here we are. 2 months later, we've been consolidating bullishly in an uptrend. Hot looks definitely poised to make another move to the upside. It's pretty good. All right, Skyrock, man, have a good one, dude. Show up every day, even in a hurricane. Yeah, dude. Well, it'd be fun to go to a hurricane too. Have a hurricane party. See, the problem is no internet, and so if you have no internet, then you can't really stream it, and that's like the whole point. So, Vikings is a good show. Yeah, I've never actually given it a shot, man. Never tried it. Obviously, like I should. Just haven't, man. Our Crypto Kraken, man. Good to see you, dude. Thanks. A pretty effective show tonight. Pretty efficient show. A lot of good assets looked at. Okay, man. And 14 assets? It's not bad, dude. Times Square. Come hang out in New York, dude. Yeah, man. One day. One day, dude. I mean, you can go the 1 hour. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the 60-minute. You can still make trades in the 60-minute. It's just a faster time scale, right? So I like 4 hour and daily, but it's not to say that you can't use the same method I use on the 4 hour and daily on the 60-minute and not be accurate with your trades, because it's the same way you do it. You do the same one in the 60-minute, right? It's just not going to be as significant, right? You know, it may not play out. You have a higher percentage chance of it playing out when you see patterns and divergence and all that all in 4 hour and daily. So you can time hop, man. Nothing wrong with that. And how's life, man? Just one day at a time. Just working on my purpose, which is helping other people grow, empowering others, trying to empower myself by educating myself, by reading, and trying to keep my mind off other things, right? So, you know, just like I think a lot of other people. All right, that's it, dude. Not in them. Well, we've already hit the entry on Sia Coin, dude, but before we popped, I think we hit it, right? But I mean, you're at the back test, so any area, probably like anywhere now, Sia Coin. Shanini, no, I don't think I can do that because it's not on TradingView. If it was on TradingView, yeah, sure. Give me a ticker, we'll look it up. But I just, you know, I pay premium for this, so you know, I can't go to another exchange and use all the tools that I'd like to use to be able to effectively analyze. All right.
Is that a joint?
Did you know it costs 93 cents to like the video? You can only be a king if you're subscribed. Share it if you're not afraid. M&M boys.
90 cents? What is it? Hold on. It costs 93 cents. Does that mean 93 or 90 free cents, meaning like there are 90 frees? Maha Freedom, man. Is that a joint, dude? In your mouth? I believe it is, because I didn't get that part, but I really appreciate the contribution and the ongoing support, man. It means everything. Okay, Gang Edge, Gang. Sure thing, CSC or CC getting in on Sia Coin, man. How amazing would that be if you had a successful trade on that with us, dude? Satellite Wi-Fi, you'll tune in. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like, we'll have to stream in like 240p or something if I'm in a hurricane. I worry about those things because those things can really make it to where like I would only be able to produce a static video, and I want to stream it, man. That's the fun part. I feel like in a tornado, like everything's kind of calm around a tornado except like the cell, right? So it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna mess with the LTE around us very bad. Okay. No comprendes. Cámara llena. Jack Black. Okay. When a breakout happens, up to what level you wait for a retest of the trend line? What level you wait? What you talking about? as we can miss an entry and no. See, the thing is, you don't breakout buy. I mean, I don't really teach breakout buying, even though it's a very rare thing where we will try to take a shot on a breakout, a daily breakout or something. Wilkowski's okay with daily breakouts, but like 4 hour and stuff, you know, if it just broke out, man, wait for a break hook and go confirmation, or just wait for us to really be hitting that a lot. But you try to buy with bullish divergence inside the pattern before the move up happens, like we did with Dash. I think what we did with Sia Coin. So we got our moves, our impulses up, and now we're back testing. We're just in the middle of the trade. That's what happens. Okay, you get overbought on the daily time scale and you just pull back. You reset your oscillator and you run again. But it takes time. Anita, why is your name that? Like, I don't understand. Like, why is your name a troll name? It's like, it's just weird. It's like you seem like a normal person or whatever, but like your name is just... 90 free cents, Miss Kendama. I just still don't get it, man. I really still don't get it. Okay. Okay, hot coin, dude. Seriously. Be prepared, man. Be prepared. Oh yeah, is there a new Binance trading competition? All right, let's get the total 2 up, dude. The altcoins, the S coins. Let's get that 786 fill, man. Oh god. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Congratulations, Crypto Cashman, on your successful trade, dude. Good job, man. All right, y'all. So I don't know, man. We looked at a lot. I think we've covered a lot of good assets tonight. I don't know, hour and 30 minutes into stream. It's a Wednesday night, just a standard evening. No one tips $6.66. Did y'all know that? Like, part of the night crew, the day crew saw it a few times, but $6.66 is a new emoji ball. All right, it is. Kin Coin. I wish Iconic the group was here. He's the one that wanted it, and he got it, dude. So now we have, oh my bad, a variation for $3.33. That's Tron. $5.55 is going to be Morpheus coin, or really just harmonics. $6.66 is Kin coin. 777 is Burst coin. 888 is the 8 ball. So now we actually, hey, get it while supply lasts. I mean, for an emoji ball, because 999 and 444 are it, but as he kills for a living is pretty much kind of claimed 444 because he always tips that amount. So it's like, again, if you want an emoji ball for a repeating number or something, it seems like we're running out of supply. I think Vasha will be 1111 eventually. Okay, so dang, dude, that's crazy, man. I'm gonna need to have a key, all right, like a legend to show all these different variations. We have it on the website, but I might have to start implementing it into stream somehow. Okay. Ken, you're in, Ken. Oh my god, Rick Schmitz. Anita, that makes literally no sense. What your name is something from Austin Powers, okay? Yeah, Miss Shaver, you got the 555 repeating, of course. Sahar, you asked for hot. Here is hot. It's definitely hot. Super hot. It looks like a 10 to me. Whew. It would, no, it's like a 9. If it hits 25 sats or 24 sats and it double bottoms, has daily bullish divergence in the uptrend at the critical supports, dude, that would be absolutely ludicrous on hot. I would actually get a position if we got to 25 sats again. Okay. You know what? And again, I don't know if we'll ever do it. It seems like we're pivoting, making a higher low than previous low. We may never even get there. Jeez, man. Okay. Alert set up on hot. If I ever hear the beep, man, ooh, it's game time. GTMK IV. Well, it's more like Inverse Jesus coin. Alright, that's what we call it. But I like it Morpheus because it looks like a harmonic, and we're gonna, Jayla and me are talking about it, and we're gonna be doing some sort of cool harmonic stuff for the jar. That's gonna be nice, man. We don't have a harmonic big balls in the jar, dude. That's gonna be nuts. Whew. That's right, Miss Chevy, man. Well, I'm honored that you're part of the community, dude. All right. Gangs. 589. We really, well, yeah. But I was talking about the repeating numbers, Kanatoma. We're gonna, I guess I'll just create a variation for 589 and make it the Ripple logo since he tips 589. All right. Definitely do that. All right, y'all. So I guess things are just kind of slowing down, cooling down. It's getting late in the evening. It's a work day tomorrow, right? So people got to get some sleep. All right. But it'd be really cool, man. We got 133 people watching. We got 90 likes. Let's get 100. We get fireworks going. It'd mean a lot. Okay, so hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you haven't already. I really appreciate y'all a lot. And I'll do the rundown real quick. Maha Freedom, dude, thanks so much for the 420. Peter Walker, man. Kush Blunts. 3 Lines, come on, England. Dan Stylus. LPLT. Probes, man. Jacob Walker Probes coming tomorrow. Tomorrow is an extremely holy day. Our new overlord will be with us. Joe Santana going Super Saiyan God on us. Surf Fishing, Fort Morgan, Alabama. He's back, dude. Tax man. And that's it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for those contributions. Because of y'all, I'm able to come back and stream and produce content for you daily. And if y'all keep showing up, I'll keep showing up, alright? So, much love. Thanks again for everything. Freaking love y'all. Till next time, respect the TA.
Myself longing to meet you as you're dancing inside my mind. Oh, I get lost inside this wonderland. Gotta be honest, girl. Think I can fall for you. We're two planets lighting inside his heart. While I touch your skin, you brush my lips. Come on, let me in. 'Cause I'm here still. 'Cause I'm here still. Gotta be honest, girl. Think I
That boy is good.
Adios, turd nuggets.